when we were young, one of the things we used to look forward to was going to trade fair, where there was, I don't know which of the trade fairs were your favorite ones. I don't know if you went.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever go? So because there was Indotech.
Well, I went to all of them. My favorite was the book fair.
But I'm trying to remember the names of the fairs. Sky, I don't think you came.
No.
But did you hear about it on TV?
Oh yeah, I mean you watch
Indotech Grand Raffle, 200 CDs for a ticket.
Yeah.
You know Indotech?
Yeah.
But there were other techs. I'm trying to remember the names. Listeners, help me. The trade fair names. It was 88, 89, 90, 91, all the way. In fact, there was one I went to at the trade fair, and they brought a guy who came to sing, and then we drank Mortina. You know Mortina?
Yeah.
Oh, there was a Malta Guinness called Mortina, and
yeah.
they gave us with rabbit kebab.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Fire
very
the thing.
yeah, it was. I never forget. I'll never forget that occasion. I'm trying to remember the name of the guy. Some musician came to sing, and Charlie, it was all on the sidelines of the. I think there was also Gifek. So there was Gifex, there was Indotech, but there was more. I'm trying to.
There were. I just can't remember the name. I remember Indotech. I remember so well.
I remember my mother bought me a pork kebab because there was a pork, a full kebab to myself. It was a big situation in those days, and trade fair was big. And the other thing about trade fair was that when you go, sometimes you go with your friends, so your parents will leave you and you walk and then you find them later. I told you a story one day. This Amete who works with us. they went to trade fair and they were not getting trotro to Medina. So some of them started walking from trade fair. We used to live at a place called Firestone. Mm-hmm. So Richard Amete, the one who died. They were like 30 people. They walked from trade fair to Medina. They go home like, I don't know, midnight. In fact, some of my brothers didn't come home. They slept because everybody for himself. So when I think about that, of course, I didn't understand the value of trade fair. It was for me.
It was a day out.
No, it was a chance to see gadgets. Mm-hmm. So you see machines. So you see nice. I wasn't even conscious of the media's coverage of the event.
Oh, no.
So as a child, I wanted to go to trade fair because I get trade fair member. And then we all go. When we go, we'll be moving in groups. And obviously the food, the kebab, and then sometimes they were doing, there was a children's part of the trade fair at the back.
At the back, yes.
Then we'll go there and then we'll have fun. Of course, those days, everything in Ghana was one. Everything was done by the state. So even though I don't recall the technicalities of the names, what I do remember is that it was a really big thing. Yes. Now
I remember the exhibitors, and I would go from stand to stand,
just
looking at what people, and I was wondering, what are people doing here? Like, don't you have anything else doing? But yes, I get you.
I would say that because I'm a bit older than you, it means that you did trade fair when it was in its dying embers, when it was about to die.
Oh, I would say 90s.
Yes, but I'm saying that
mid-90s.
Because it started at least I went in the 80s. and then into the early 90s before it died a slow, miserable death. Now,
and for me, I would say the biggest memory of the trade fair was that it was the first place I heard Kojo Shining Star.
Wow.
Yeah, the first time I heard it ever, it was at a trade fair.
Wow. Yeah. Because there was always these music things they were doing on the side as well.
The speakers, I always
heard it live.
Yeah. Like, not live, but I heard it there being played.
And you still remember?
I still remember it.
The other thing is that the place looked so big.
Yes.
Of course, it's still a big place.
It's still a big place.
But it looked like you could get lost.
Oh, you could.
You could get lost because the place was huge, and the whole of Ghana was there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we've lost the trade fairs, all right. And for me, not just for the fact that it brings people together, but to showcase. Trade fairs are important because it's also a chance to see what people have been doing on the quiet.
True.
Okay, so a lot of the media interest then was to show, Charlie, this tractor has been done by these guys. This food pounding machine has been created, and then GBC will talk about. It inspired us. It made us believe that, look, there were so many things happening in Ghana that we didn't know about that we are bringing to the same place. Have you noticed that usually when you do a news story and maybe some people are doing some fascinating thing, it's like when I went to speak to Mark Bagonluri, and he was trying to work with students to do ventilators. It was such a fascinating story. A lot of people watched that video. Now, I think that that's the purpose of trade fairs. Okay, so this is Ghana that we are trying to do. It's the same kind of thing. Now, the size of the venue is not on the scale of the trade fair, but I think we are intrepid to say, as a media house, we can bring back the glory days in assembling. I called This Is Ghana the best of Ghana. That's the name for the show, in my personal view. The best of Ghana, because there's a lot of Ghana that will not be there. There are parts of Ghana that you wouldn't want to highlight. Okay. So I think that my angle to This Is Ghana is showcasing the best of Ghana. And it's not just products in terms of maybe rice or bread or food, but it's also machines, okay, cars, clothes, things we produce, things we do, services we offer, which we believe can help Ghana get to the next level. Now, one of the functions of these fairs is to bring different things to one place, all right? And I am particularly looking forward to what the research and academic institutions have to show to Ghanaians and to the world that we can do it. It's also a psychological thing, because right now, everything good is from abroad. Everything from Ghana is some way, okay? But we have to highlight. So if the company that's assembling phones in Ghana, they should come and show us. If the company that's making T-shirts in Ghana, they should come and show us. If there's a company that's offering a high-level service that they believe can compete globally, they should come and show us. If there's a university that's producing combined harvesters or tractors or technology for spraying or some new products in the cocoa sector, they should come and exhibit it, right? What the value of that is, so in the past, millions of people would watch it and only GBC will show it. But now there are different dimensions to the trade fair. And even though This Is Ghana is not GIFEX or Indotech, it's like a mix of all, I really want people to take this like part of our responsibility to convert our understanding of issues into a solution. All right? Because every time I come on here, talk about, oh, this problem or that problem. Well, we are a media house. We are rallying power. We have convening power. We are inviting people to come and exhibit. And those who want to come and watch and enjoy themselves, why not? Bring the kids. There's a lot of side things for the kids to do. It's a whole day out. There's a whole kids corner. There's a lot of food to eat, lots of places to go, lots of things to do. But if you're a company, a research institution, whether you're into products, you're into services, you're into agri or agribusiness, whether you're into manufacturing of different things, we have a slot for you. Even a financial institution. Right?
Yeah, why not?
You can come in and register for This Is Ghana. I'm going to give 2 phone numbers. Write the number down, call the number and register. It's on the 26th and the 27th of August. So it's just 2 days, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. each day. Accra Metropolitan Assembly is the venue. We've done it there for a few years. The number to call is 0205 973 973. Right? 0205 973 973. You can also call 0558 973 973. Whether you're an SME, startup, a research institution, manufacturing company, a homegrown business, an indigenous corporate body, we have space for you at This Is Ghana. And I'll be there. I'll be there. Last year I couldn't come. But this year I'll be there. I hope you'll be there too.
Oh, Charlie, I go do that.
You'll be wearing your mask.
Brutal. I go do that. Problem no day.
So the names are GIFEX, Indotech, I remember Intertourism. Intertourism. And then there was also Texpo.
98.
Texpo 98. That was at Spintex.
Yeah. What's your fondest trade fair memory? You live in Dansoman?
Who didn't go to trade fair?
Sky couldn't go.
Yeah.
Because he was in Adafia.
Oh.
It's a serious situation.
I was going to indoor school.
Sky,
You struggle to go through the small gates at trade fair.
Sky, you missed a fundamental part of your life.
No,
But I'll help you.
No, I didn't miss it.
No. What I'm saying
doing
is
something else.
You're doing something else.
Yeah, it was something very useful.
I'll ask
too.
you.
My first full
more
pork,
useful
my
in the
first
village.
full pork kebab.
That is what I was going to say. Alonski, this talk you are
Trade
talking.
fair, trade fair is almost like your parents know that you've been looking for it to trade for a long time, so they'll give you money. So they'll buy kebab for you. And I drank Mortina.
The greatest
Kebab alone.
Bernard, the trade fair kebab, you know, it pops different.
There are pork shows around.
Pops
It's
different.
deadly.
Oh,
Sky.
and then you will get lost small. It's also necessary.
I said people walk from trade fair to Medina
You get lost
in a
small.
group of 50 boys.
Yeah, you're just happy.
So you didn't come for trade, but did you know about it?
Oh no, you watch it on the television. They will talk about the trade
Tell you
fair.
dress,
You see the big,
You must dress.
there used to be they call it, is it pavilion? They call
The
it.
pavilion, yeah.
Big,
The round pavilion.
Round pavilion.
That is where that was the center.
So you hear the advert, trade fair, Accra,
It was
But
pavilion.
it wasn't part of your plan to come.
No. I mean, really, Accra was
far
a distant dream.
far away.
It wasn't until the early.
The one time you get your parents to buy you anything you want.
Yeah.
But they used to also do regional trade fairs in the regional capitals, but it wasn't as big as the
wasn't as
national
big,
one. So I remember Intertourism, Indotech,
Indotech, I remember.
Gifex, more recently Texpo. So we are also doing this in Ghana.
Yes, powerful.
Yeah.
So
TIG.
for those who who missed their childhood, we'll give you a little bit of your childhood back at the trade fair.
Well, I'm not so sure whether the argument is about missing childhood.
I said no. I'm saying that those of us who have gone before,
Uh-huh.
who miss,
Okay.
as in we
Those
miss it.
days,
The
those
trade
days
fair
are very
visit.
Yes, I'm talking about nostalgia now.
Oh, very
I'm not
well.
talking about.
Very well.
Ah.
Very well.
No. I'm not. No, you are okay.
not talking
You turn out okay.
What do you think?
No, I turned out very fine.
Is it an argument?
No, it's not. I know you know it's okay because we are sitting at the same table.
But if I say you turn out okay, is that not good enough?
No, it's not good enough.
Okay, you turn out excellent
Yes.
and competent.
Yes. And there are certificates to prove it.
All right, so you know what? This guy is so funny. Bernard Enko, you do trade fair memories. Indotech trade fair. Me and my guys walked from trade fair to Circle before catching Trotsky to Sabonzongo. You're even lucky you got a Trotsky.
Yeah. This one says, I remember going to a trade fair event with my dad at the Sunyai Civic Center. And Rawlings was there.
Yeah.
My dad had to carry me on his shoulders to see him.
Yeah.
His memories, Charlie.
Yeah.
This one says, trade fair and old school reunion. It was the best. It was the first Afro chat.
Charlie, those days, there weren't a lot of things we used to do together as Ghanaians.
I know, right?
So, and because don't forget that those days, nightclubs were banned. Nightlife was not working.
There wasn't a lot to do.
Yes.
So
In
trade
fact,
fair, you look forward to
I'll
it.
tell
Yeah.
you something. One of the interesting TV shows you would watch was the military games. Where, GPC will show you. And Nana Kunedu was actually running. Rollins was doing horse riding and things. So they'll do services sports and they'll show it on TV. And then Rollins will go, like he's the chairman, they call him Chairman Rollins.
In his overall.
Yeah, so sometimes you will run. Sometimes you will do that. And there was a one I saw, Nana Kunedu did, I think, 100 meters or 200 meters. And then I think Edward Fachi was giving a commentary. It was really nice. And they'll do horse racing and things. So the services will be doing sports against each other. And they will show it because there was nothing else to do. So if they do trade fair, everybody's going. There's nothing to do in the country.
Accra was there. Well, we were doing Meet Me There.
Oh, you okay? No, that was entertainment.
Yeah. You know, indoor school. There's indoor school in the
What's indoor school?
Well, sort of a mini trade fair.
Oh,
It was
okay.
meant to do,
Okay.
industrialization in the local communities.
Okay.
But it's been reduced to nothing these days. I mean, if you go there, all kinds of things are happening there. It's not serving a useful purpose.
Okay.